Hello everyone, this is Shoham Das. I am a data science and business analytics intern at the Sparks Foundation. I've been assigned different tasks as a part of my internship, and this is task 2, prediction using unsupervised machine learning. The main objective of this task is to use the iris dataset and predict the optimum number of clusters in the dataset and represent them visually. The iris dataset is about the iris flower that we can see here. You can see the petals and the sepals, which are labeled in the diagram. So this dataset contains information about the petals and the sepals of different species of iris flower. The petal length, the petal width, the sepal length, the sepal width. We already know that the iris dataset has information about three different varieties of iris flowers: Iris setosa, Iris versicolor, Iris virginica. Now, we will see whether using k-means clustering, we can cluster the dataset into three different clusters which represents these three different species. We will be using Python along with a few libraries of Python like the pandas, numpy, matplotlib, sklearn to do the clustering. So the first step is to import the libraries which are done here. Next, we will see the iris dataset. So the dataset has 150 rows and 4 columns. The 4 columns are sepal length, sepal width, petal length, petal width. Now we will be using k-means clustering. Now what is k-means clustering? It is a type of unsupervised learning which is used when we have unlabeled data, that is, data without defined categories or groups. The goal of this algorithm is to find groups in the data, with a number of groups represented by the variable k. It uses centroids, k different randomly initiated points in the data, and assigns every data point to the nearest centroid. After every point it has been assigned, the centroid is moved to the average of all the points assigned to it. Basically, a fundamental step of any unsupervised algorithm is to determine the optimal number of clusters into which the data may be clustered. Here, we'll use the elbow method. The elbow method is one of the most popular methods to determine the optimal value of k. So here, we will use this method and try to find the number of cluster in the dataset. So here, using the elbow method, we see that the, the line becomes almost constant from the point 3. So we will be using the k value as 3. Now, using the k-means, you can see that we have labeled the data with three different values, that is 0, 1 and 2. And we will next try to visualize it using matplotlib. So this is the actual diagram where we have clustered the data into three categories: Iris setosa as blue, Iris versicolor as pink, and Iris virginica as green. and the centroids have been colored as black. So this way I demonstrate how we have clustered the data into three different points, three different clusters, sorry, and we actually confirm our previous knowledge that the dataset had information about three different species of iris flower using k-means clustering. Hope you like it. Please do let me know if you have any suggestions. Thank you.